To make America a leader in high-tech manufacturing, bringing good jobs home. Laws to improve veterans' health care and strengthen gun safety. Every one of those laws bipartisan. He hasn't gotten everything he wants, but that's not how he measures success. For Joe Biden, success means lifting everyone in America, no matter where you live or who you voted for, because he is a president for all Americans.
All right, well, that was President Biden's latest campaign ad you just heard there. The ad hyper-focusing on bipartisanship and touting the administration's work. This comes shortly after 7 Republican candidates took to the stage for the second GOP debate.
And joining us now to react, something tells me he has a thought, is branding advisor to CEOs and author of Intra-Branding, the keystone of corporate agility, the one, the only, Marc Rudov, along with our friend, business and political commentator, back with us in the studio, Mr. John Burnett. All right, Marc, I know you always, have thoughts and opinions about some things. Something tells me, I don't know, you might have a reaction to the latest Biden-Harris ad. Take it away.
Yeah, I might. Can you imagine, Katrina, what this spot would look like if Joe were to tell the truth? I mean, really, when he says that he puts people over politics and he's a president for all Americans and compromises how he's building America's future. I mean, this is risible. But again, he can't tell the truth. He's never told the truth. And his party, the Tyrannocrats, I mean, they're dictating America. We have look at the border crisis. Elon Musk went down there yesterday. We have a fentanyl crisis. We're weak around the world. We have runaway inflation. So he goes out there and he lies and says the opposite, that everything's wonderful and he's a compromising guy. Of course, that means he never signs executive orders. But as I've said before on this show, he has destroyed America's brand and we're going down the tubes. And the problem is that the Republicans do not stop him. They don't stop him. The only difference between Republican senators and Dianne Feinstein, who just died, is no difference at all.
Marc, you brought up some good points there. John, I want to bring you in. I thought what was interesting about this ad is how hard the Biden administration is hammering that they're doing so much for manufacturing. I believe there was a candidate for president back in 2015 and 16, Donald Trump, who really started that conversation. Now everybody, Republicans and Democrats, are jumping on board now.
Well, let's be fair, right? What would you do if the moment you got into the White House, you made America energy dependent, so you reversed course? Then, under your administration, inflation is record high in the modern day era. Then, internationally, we are looked down upon. We're looked at as being a weak nation. And you look at crime, you look at the border, everything is going awry, and your poll numbers are down. So what do? You have to put on a marketing campaign. You have to try to rebrand your administration. Try to let people, hey, I may not have been able to get everything else done, but I'm trying. But that's going to fall flat because people are not going to buy a commercial.
I got to get back to you on this, Marc. You had said, I believe one of the last times you were here, that you thought former President Trump, should definitely go to the debate and use it as a marketing opportunity. But interesting, because after the debate just the other night, a lot of political analysts who are not even Trump fans said the winner of that Republican debate was Donald Trump.
That's right. I did say that, and he is the winner of the debate. But the reason I said that he should have gone to the debate is because he would have gotten more airtime than ever by just huddling down in Michigan. And, I understand why he did it, but I didn't agree that he should have done it on that night. He got very little airtime, and the other networks, the left-wing networks, aren't covering even the hearings that are going on in Congress right now. So what he needed, you can't reach your audience if you don't have a good megaphone, a big megaphone. So that's why I was most enthusiastic and insistent that he should have gone to the debate. Yeah, he won the debate because, as I posted on Twitter, the seven dwarfs lost the debate. But that doesn't mean that all the people out there, the independents and the liberals, they didn't see Trump in Michigan. They have no idea that he went there.
But Mark would agree with this as well. You never want to give your opponent shelf space, just using a marketing strategy and branding.
Gentlemen, we got to leave it there. We got to cut to a quick break. Marc Rudov, John Burnett, you stick around. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on American Agenda.
And, I just learned a new word. Risible means laughable. So thank you for that, Marc Rudov.
Very good,
To this English lit major. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, gentlemen.